Hi, my name is Maureen and Today FM rocks in Mombasa.
Mula, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Makassi.
Hey, Mbula from Rocky. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Suba.
Hi, I'm Asrika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Mbula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bath. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
And Navinaga, Fiji, in this bulletin, health teams deployed to outer islands. New Water Authority Chief Executive to improve service delivery. And UniFiji outlines 2020 plans.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
In an effort to ensure Fijians are vaccinated against measles before Christmas, health teams were last night deployed to the Lau and Lomaiviti groups. Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wangainambete says they'll be visiting the islands of Moala, Totoya and Matuku in Lau to ensure targeted groups are immunized. Joining his team on the MV Wave Vueti, Dr. Wangainambete says they are taking other health services and not just doses of the measles vaccine.
Also taking a small surgical cell plus our dental team. So while at the same time we give vaccinations, we're also able to do the small operations and also dental needs for people in those islands. Because these three islands have now access to roads, we're also taking light vehicles with us so that we can quickly go through all the villages, complete all the vaccinations before we come back.
The health teams will be visiting Nairai, Mbatiki and Gau Island in Lomaiviti. The new chief executive of the Water Authority of Fiji, Barry Omundson, says service delivery and customer satisfaction are key priorities. Officially beginning in the new post this week, Omundson says while developing a strong work culture will be one of his first orders of business, ensuring customer satisfaction will be another critical area. The Australian national has previously worked in a number of senior management positions in water infrastructure.
I want to ensure that all our customers are satisfied and receive the service delivery of the highest calibre. And this will be my utmost priority, customer service, or client service as I call it. The Suva Magistrates Court will be making a bail ruling on the Petridis brothers this week. Cyprus nationals Loizo and Clintis are charged with one count of obtaining property by deception, one count of attempt to obtain property by deception, and possession of property suspected of being proceeds of crime. The alleged incidents occurred in 2017. The defense lawyer says their passports have been seized by the Chief Registrar's office and there is no possibility of deportation. The prosecution, however, has objected to bail. The matter will be called again next Monday. Fijians travelling to Australia can now carry 4 kilograms of kava. The announcement was made yesterday by the Australian Office of the Drug Control Unit. However, the restriction remains for Western Australia and the Northern Territory to 2 kgs. Minister for Foreign Affairs Inia Seriratu says the news comes in time for the festive season. The agreement was reached between Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama and his Australian counterpart Scott Morrison. Seriratu says the announcement will strengthen the Fiji-Australia bilateral relations under the Vuvale Partnership. The Ministry of Fisheries will spearhead Fiji's efforts to develop a pathway for the South Pacific albacore. Permanent Secretary Fisheries Craig Strong, who chaired the working group at the Tuna Commission in Papua New Guinea last week, says there are a number of critical elements which Fiji is aiming to secure. Among them is the need to ensure countries have a strategy in place to better manage albacore tuna stock.
There's 3 key elements to achieving the target reference points. The first is to agree on limits. And that's whether they are limits to a total average catch, limits on the total average effort. The second is agreement between those limits on both the high seas pockets and also within the EEZs for the Commission members.
The University of Fiji will be introducing a number of new courses from next year. Vice-Chancellor Professor Sushila Chang says these courses include Bachelor of Nursing, Bachelor of Law, Bachelor of Commerce in Resource Economics and Bachelor of Commerce in Tourism Studies. Following a number of feedback from stakeholders and students, the university has decided to head in this direction.
So firstly, Saweni campus will be a campus of growth. We are in the West, and I think we are lucky to be in the West in some ways, and fortunate because we can service the Western community, and we plan to grow. So law, for example, will grow in Saweni as it will grow in Suva. Medicine, we have brought it back to Saweni because because medicine is linked to hospitals, and I think there we will be in competition with FSM. Maybe it's better if we are here.
More work is needed to address the types of food sold in school canteens. The Pacific Research Center for Obesity and NCDs says cases of obesity in adolescents is worrying. Over 8% of teenagers between the ages of 15 and 17 are overweight. Center Director Dr. Ngade Wanga says these children struggle with weight issues when they become adults.
Environment is one of the biggest drivers to healthy choices. In schools, for example, having healthier choices in schools for children. If they don't have healthier choices, then children will just end up buying what is available.
The Fiji Roads Authority will spend a week rehabilitating McGregor Road in Suva. Work started at 8:30 p.m. yesterday and ended at 5 a.m. It will resume at 9:30 this morning after peak hour traffic and finish at 4 p.m. Work will target the worst pavement section of McGregor Road from Bow Street roundabout to Denison Street Junction. The authority says rehabilitation is necessary as this section is severely deteriorated and can no longer be maintained through pothole repairs. Traffic flow will be reduced to a single lane with detours provided. Commuters are being urged to take this into account as they can expect traffic delays. Overseas in New South Wales, Australia, fire crews are racing to keep a so-called mega blaze away from critical facilities before conditions get even worse. Fire officials are now calling on the Australian government to take leadership on climate change as forecast temperatures threaten records. Coming up, Tuai is set to become Fiji's top try scorer. And Silk Tails to pave the way forward for FNRL, says Naupoto.
Ahoy tabua, aku do talitay na warong na Bula FM, nambandu na seri.
Bula, ang gono ilutoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti nambandu na seri.
Ni Bula binaka, nandraking ko sa Bula FM nga, nakasi.
Nalang ko sa mundo atibyo ng Bula FM nambandu na seri nusuri.
Ni Bula binaka, nalang ko Jerry, yang melambasa, do warong na Bula FM, nambandu.
Bula FM, nambandu na seri.
Welcome back. 2019 World Rugby Player of the Year, Jerry Tuai, is set to become Fiji's top try scorer in sevens. Tuai has now equaled his tries with former Fiji Sevens player Nasoni Roko at 125. He scored 3 in Cape Town over the weekend, which also marked his 50th tournament. Since making his debut in 2014 at the Gold Coast Sevens, Tuai has played in 275 matches for Fiji, scored 629 points, received 3 yellow cards with 0 red cards in his sevens career. There is no sign that he'll be leaving the national team anytime soon. After the announcement of the new Fiji National Rugby League Board, Chair Viliame Naupoto says major plans are in place for 2020. As we approach the 2021 Rugby League World Cup, the focus now is to prepare the Kaiviti Silktails for the Ron Macy Cup in Australia. Naupoto adds having the Silktails debut next year is a step forward for rugby league in Fiji. He says they're working to take rugby league forward.
So we map our way forward to there. And before the World Cup is this Kaiviti Silktails to go across to Australia. Again, also we're looking at and learning into that aspect of participation of rugby league in that area.
The Zodiac Under-19 basketball team this week continues preparations for its Australia tour. 3 weeks away from departure, team manager Alex Fong says players are focused and ready for the task ahead. He adds local tournaments have helped with preparations. Fong adds having players awarded scholarships in Australia is their main aim. Brumbies hooker Folau Fainga has signed a new 3-year deal with the Brumbies. Showers and thunderstorms will be experienced over most parts of the country today. And that's your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin for these stories and others. You can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me for now. Have a good morning.
My name is Neha and I'm from Karavi, and Mirchi FM, it's hot.
हम आंचल है नसोरी से मिर्ची एफएम बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शायर प्रकाश बात करते हैं अक्तावा में मिर्ची FM सबकंसर and Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi.
We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.